Copilot in Teams. So full disclosure, you will need a paid M365 Copilot Premium for any of the tip that I show you. But if you don't have a paid license, please watch because it's very, very strong. So we are in Teams right now, and I'm going to create a new event. So I'm in my calendar and I will create on new. I will click on new, I should say, event. Okay. And then today, June 19, I will have a quick catch up regarding the next webinar. Okay, quick, there you go. And this is pretty basic so far. We are creating an event today at 11 a.m. I will set this to be only 15 minutes and you will see it's crazy what you can do with this. Okay, here we go. I will invite my assistant. There we go, Grania. And now what's very important is that you check Teams meeting, okay? And one thing we are going to do is that we are going to add a quick description, a very quick description right here. I will say, hi, Grania, quick catch up for the next Copilot webinar next week. Let's discuss the following: small talk, feedback on the last webinar, to-do list for the next 5 minutes. Okay, you can even add an agenda here that will be useful for the facilitator agent. I will show you just that in just a few seconds. Here we go. I added my agenda right here. And now what we will do, you will click on options right here. So before you set the meeting, it's very important that you do that. Options. Then you will go to recording and transcription, okay? And then we will turn on the record and transcribe automatically. Copilot needs the meeting to be transcribed to work, else it won't work. So we can either decide to record and transcribe or just transcribe, okay? So we will make a transcript if we just transcribe, and if we record and transcribe, it will going to record as well the face, okay? And now it's very important that you set the language. I will put English Canada. I've seen disastrous result if you don't put the right language here, okay? Then you scroll down a little bit, and then you see allow Copilot during and after the meeting. Here we go. And I will turn on the Facilitator agent, okay? The Facilitator agent, I will show you what it does, but it will add a Copilot agent to the chat, and it can do tasks based on your agenda. It will warn you, hey, there is 15 minutes remaining on the meeting, etc. Okay, so I will apply that. And I will show you now, okay, we will send the meeting to my assistant. And once we get into the meeting, I will show you what Copilot can do.
Morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh.
Okay, obviously I won't show you the whole meeting, but you can see at the top left, I asked for the meeting to be recorded automatically. So best practice is that you tell your friends, your colleagues, that the meeting is recorded, and you ask them, hey, does it matter to you? Like, do you mind? Okay, it's very important that you do this. And also, I got tons of people asking me, hey, Dave, can we set up automatically that every time we start a meeting that it's recorded automatically? You can't. You have to set it up by meeting, or if it's a recurring meeting, then you can. It's going to put it on for the whole recurring meeting. So I'll show you quick takeaways of the meeting, and then I'll show you what Copilot does with this.
And I realized what I did on one. One, I had over edited the hook. You didn't like the.
I think for before the meeting, you could maybe review the stuff that we have on the previous webinar, right? So if there was like questions,
the spreadsheet and stuff.
No, not the spreadsheet. I've prepared something. I'll share it to you. I'll send you a link. So you just saw what we discussed in the meeting and how Copilot summarized it in the recap that I will show you at the end, okay? And now I want to show you what you can do during a meeting and what the Facilitator agent can do during a meeting, okay? Let's get to it. All right, so just for the sake of the recording, the Facilitator agent told us that the meeting has reached its midpoint, which I think is great. I love talking to you, but it's Friday. Yeah. I'm going to go in Copilot at the top, and I will ask the following. So you can see here at the top that the design is still the old design. So we have the work and the web tab still. You might see work IQ when you watch this video. And I'm just going to ask right now to Copilot. Oh, and you can see the Facilitator agent said 5 minutes less in your meeting.
That went fast.
Yeah, so I will ask the Copilot, can you recap in 2 lines the first 5 minutes of the meeting? I'm not sure I understood properly what was said. And this is personal to you, by the way. So people don't see this. This is your personal Copilot. And you will see Grania and I, we discussed this during the first 5 minutes of the meeting. So if you miss a meeting, let's say you missed the first 10 minutes, you can just ask that. You didn't even need to be there. The Copilot recorded and transcribed, and it will pull the data from the transcript itself, right? So you don't do that in the chat, you do that into the Copilot button. And again, you need a paid M365 Copilot license to do that, okay? Now I will go back to the chat and you will see the facilitator and everything, what it said during the meeting, etc. Okay. All right, when the meeting is done, you will receive a notification in Microsoft Teams, and you can see right here, I have a recap. I can either click here or at the top on the recap. It will bring me to the same place. And you will see I have the beautiful recording here of the meeting. And to the right, I have the AI summary that is generating right now. Here we go. I didn't wait long enough, but you will see right here, I have the meeting notes and you will see everything that we discussed, even with the timestamp. If I click here at 3:22, it will bring me to the recording here. Click play. Here we go. That's directly at the timestamp that we discussed this. If I click here on the arrow, I see even more details, all right? More details about what we said. So that's the meeting notes. It does that just automatically. And if you scroll down, we have the follow-up task. As we discussed in the video, I need to review the updated videos from Grania, and then Grania need to help me prepare my next webinars. We have all of these follow-up tasks, okay? So one thing that is pretty cool is that you can go to the transcript right here. And you can also download the transcript. So if you want to download the transcript, the whole thing, and make an agent, which we will see how to make agents in the next module, make an agent based on the transcript that will transform it into a summary email to your boss, make an agent that will transform a summary into a template that will respect a specific guidance, by instance. That's super interesting. And one last thing that I personally don't use, I prefer to make agents to do that, but you can go to custom summary and set up a template. Okay, I didn't use that, honestly. I think it's more useful to do an agent to do that. Okay, so that's Copilot in Teams. But one thing that is brand new is the video recap. And I thought at first that it will be clunky, but I will let you hear just a few seconds. And this is very, very good, my friend. Let's listen to it together a little bit.
Grain reflected on her improved editing process and readiness for upcoming projects. Here's how David described the course's success and upcoming plans.
Be honestly, I think it's, and we're gonna update the next one too. So in the next week, it's so good. It's so good. I thought it was gonna be clunky, but in just 2 minutes, I just recapped a 20 minutes meeting, right? So pretty useful. And one more thing I want to show you, if you are using OneNote, I'm in OneNote right now. I created a new page, and if I go on to meeting details right here at the top, it's linked to my Outlook calendar. It's linked to my Outlook calendar, and you can see here, I picked today's date, June 19, and I will click here, quick catch up regarding the next webinar. That was just the meeting that we were in a few seconds ago. I click and you can see it generated all of my notes right here. So all of the notes that were in Teams just a seconds ago, they're now here to live forever, and I can modify them. I can say, hello, hi, bonjour. You know, you can do all of these changes directly into OneNote. I'm a big fan of OneNote, and there you go. So your notes are now integrated in OneNote. And one last thing I'm going to show you, I forgot, okay? Let's go back to Copilot in Teams, is that you can ask any question on your meeting. Again, just like I did in the video, during the meeting, you can ask questions, but afterwards as well. I click on the Copilot button and you will see your Copilot pane open, and then you just ask any question. You can see the previous question that we asked during the video, and you can ask even more questions, or you can play with the transcript as I just showed you. Take the transcript, send it into M365 Copilot. So that was the update for Copilot in Teams, and we will catch you in the next lesson.